Preeti reached the metro station and found that escalator was not working. She walked up the stationary escalator in time t1 on other days. If she remains stationary on the moving escalator, then it takes her up in t2 seconds. Now, the time taken by her to walk up in the moving escalator. That means if escalator is at rest and if she is moving over that, then time required is t1. Time required is t1. And if she stands stationary on moving escalator, that means she is at rest and escalator is moving. If situation is like that, then time taken is t2. Now the question is, if both, that means escalator is moving, along with that she is also walking over that moving escalator. If both are in motion, then what is the time required? Okay, now let's consider the distance she has to travel is equal to d. Okay, let distance Preeti has to cover or travel, let it be d. Okay, d is the distance traveled. Okay, this distance she has to cover. Now what is given? If escalator is at rest, if escalator is at rest and Preeti is moving, then time required, that is equal to t1. Okay, if escalator is at rest and if Preeti is moving, time required is t1. Again, if escalator is moving and Preeti is at rest, then time taken is given as t2, right? Okay, let in first case, okay, the speed is v1. Okay, speed of escalator, let us consider that speed of escalator, speed of Preeti. Okay, speed of Preeti, let it be v1. Okay, or we can write vp, or speed of Preeti, that is v1. Now speed can be written in terms of time. No, how? Speed is nothing but distance by time, right? Distance by time. So what is distance? As I said, let's consider distance as d. Therefore v1 equal to d by t1. Similarly here, let's consider speed of escalator as v2. Okay, speed of escalator as v2. Now v2 can be written as d by t2, right? So you have two equations, v2 equal to d by t2 and here v1 equal to d by t1. Okay, where v1 and v2 are, v1 is speed of Preeti and v2 is speed of escalator. Then now if both are moving, that means Preeti and escalator both are in motion, then total speed, let it be v, that is nothing but v1 plus v2, no, right? If both are in motion, then speed is nothing but v1 plus v2. Just substitute the values of v1 and v2. Therefore v equal to v1 d by t1 and this is d by T2. Therefore, V equal to D into, just simplify this, 1 by T1 plus 1 by T2. That is D into T1 plus T2 divided by T1 T2 you will get, right? That is speed. Okay, so this is speed, total speed you got. Okay, total speed. Now what is our requirement? What is the total time required? Total time required. So how to get total time required? If you know total speed, total time required, when both are in motion. Okay, total time required when both are in motion. That is nothing but V by D, no? Right? Time. Sorry. This is equal to, yeah, time equal to V by, you have speed, that is nothing but distance by time, right? Therefore, time equal to D by V. Okay, D by V. Now just substitute the values. You know total speed and you know total distance. Total distance is nothing but D itself, right? Total distance is nothing but D itself. Then what is the total speed? It is what we got, right? Here it is. This is total speed. Just substitute the value of that. So that is D into how much? T1 plus T2 divided by T1 T2. So if you simplify, this get cancelled, and if you take this to numerator, you will get final answer. That is T1 T2 divided by T1 plus T2. Okay, so this is our answer. Total time taken by Preeti in a moving escalator. That is T1 T2 divided by T1 plus T2. T1 T2 divided by T1 plus T2. Here it is, right? Yes.